This is a story of Wise Dog. Mitty and Maddie were two little cats. One day Mitty said to Maddie, "When I grow up, I'll be in a circus." "You? In a circus? What could you do in a circus? They never have cats in a circus." "I'll not be a cat when I grow up," said Mitty. "Anyone can see that." "Not be a cat?" asked Maddie. "What will you be?" "I'll be a tiger. Can't you see I'll grow up to be a tiger?" Maddie looked at Mitty. "You do look something like a tiger," she said. "I think I'll be in a circus with you." "You?" asked Mitty. "You just said they never have cats in a circus. What could you do in a circus?" "I'll be an elephant," said Maddie. "Anyone can see that. Can't you see I'll be an elephant when I grow up?" "Yes, you do look something like an elephant," said Mitty. Just then the two cats saw the monkey up in a tree. "Good morning," Mitty and Maddie called out to the monkey. The monkey came down from the tree. "Good morning," he said. "What are you two little cats doing this fine morning?" "Talking," said Mitty. "Do you know what I'll be when I grow up?" "Yes, I do," said the monkey. "You will be just what you are now, a cat." "Oh no," said Mitty. "When I grow up, I'll be much more important than a cat. I'll be a tiger in a circus." The monkey looked at Mitty. "Well, well," he said, "so you will be a tiger in a circus when you grow up, will you?" "Yes," answered Mitty. "Anyone can see I'll be a tiger." The monkey looked at Maddie. "What will you be when you grow up?" he asked. "Will you be a tiger too?" "Oh no," said Maddie. "Can't you see what I'll be? I'll be an elephant in the circus. An elephant in a circus is much more important than a cat." "I see," said the monkey. "So you will be an elephant and Mitty will be a tiger." "That is right," Maddie told him. "Mitty and I will be in the circus when we grow up." The monkey looked at the two little cats. He was thinking. At last he said to Mitty, "If you are to be a tiger when you grow up, you must be a baby tiger now." "Yes, that must be so," said Mitty. Then the monkey looked at Maddie. "If you are to be an elephant when you grow up, you must be a baby elephant now." "Yes, that must be so," said Maddie. "Then," asked the monkey, "why must you wait to grow up before you can be in a circus? Why not be in a circus now?" "Oh, I'd like that," said Mitty. "Oh, I'd like that too," said Maddie. "Then come with me now, and you can be in my circus," said the monkey. So Mitty and Maddie went with the monkey. But they did not know that the monkey had no circus at all. No, the monkey had no circus, but he wanted to have one, and he knew how he could use Mitty and Maddie in a circus. The monkey thought to himself, "Mitty wants to be a tiger, so I can use her for a tiger. Maddie wants to be an elephant, so I can use her for an elephant. They will think they are very important." So the monkey put Mitty in a big cage and closed the door. He put Maddie in a big cage and closed the door. "Now you are in a circus," the monkey told them. Then he went away. "Do you feel like a tiger in a cage?" asked Maddie. "Oh yes," said Mitty. "I feel big, like a tiger. I feel much more important than a cat. How about you?" "I feel much more important than a cat too," answered Maddie. "I feel big, just like an elephant." All night long the two little cats were happy in their cages. In the morning the monkey said, "Today we will start out. We will stop here and there so all the animals can see you. We will start right after breakfast." After breakfast the monkey started out with the two cages. As they rode along, Mitty and Maddie looked out their cages. "How big and important we are," they thought. Later in the morning the monkey stopped near the home of his friend the goat. "Good morning, Mr. Goat," said the monkey. "Do you see my fine circus?" The goat looked at Mitty and Maddie in their cages. "Is that your circus?" he asked. "It is," said the monkey. "Will you help me with my circus?" "Yes, if I can," said the goat. "What do you want me to do?" "You have a good, strong voice," said the monkey. "Please call all the animals in to come and see my circus." The goat did have a good strong voice, and he liked to use it. Come and see, called out the goat. "See the big elephant, see the big tiger, come to the circus." All the animals came. The rabbits came, the cow came, the horse came, and the dog came too. The goat was already there. But when the animals saw only Mitty and Matty in the cages, they laughed. "That is not a big tiger. That is only a little cat," said the littlest rabbit. Then the other animals called out, "The littlest rabbit is right. That is not a big elephant. That is only a little cat." And they all laughed again. The animals started home, laughing as they went. The goat lay down under one of the cages to rest his strong voice, and the monkey climbed up in a tree and went to sleep. It was very still. No one was looking at the monkey circus, no one at all. Mitty and Matty were unhappy. They did not feel important now. They did not like to be laughed at. Mitty said, "In the morning we will go home. I do not like the circus." "Yes, we will go home," said Matty. "The circus is not much fun." Now the monkey was asleep, but the goat was not. He heard what Mitty and Matty said, and the next morning he told his friend the monkey. The monkey said, "They think they will go home, but I will not give up my circus. I will not let them out of their cages. That will be a good way to keep them here," said the goat. The monkey laughed. "They wanted to be in a circus, and now they can stay in the circus," he said. Then the goat and the monkey went off to eat their breakfast. Soon the dog came back. Now the dog was very wise. He was so wise that all the animals called him Wise Dog. The dog saw that Mitty and Matty were not happy. "The goat tells me that you want to go home," said Wise Dog. "But the monkey will not let you out of your cages." "That is right," said Matty. "He will not open our cage doors. We can't get out." Wise Dog looked at Mitty and Matty. He laughed to himself. Then he said, "Let me think." Wise Dog sat down. "He's thinking," Mitty said to Matty. "Yes, he's thinking," said Matty. After a long time, Wise Dog got up and asked, "What does the monkey give you to eat?" "Meat," said Mitty and Matty. "Then I think I can help you," said Wise Dog. "How?" asked Matty. "Just give me all the meat the monkey gives you today, and tonight I will tell you 6 ways to get out of your cages." "Oh, thank you, Wise Dog," said Mitty and Matty. That night, when the monkey was asleep, Mitty and Matty gave Wise Dog all their meat. "Now," said Mitty, "tell us 6 ways to get out of our cages." Wise Dog put one foot up on Mitty's cage. "You can just walk out," he said. "You can walk out here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here." "Oh, so we can," said Mitty. "How very wise you are." And she walked out of her cage. "How very, very wise you are," said Matty, and she walked out of her cage. "You can be wise too," said the dog. "How?" asked Mitty and Matty. "Never again say you are a big tiger or a big elephant," said Wise Dog. "You are little cats, and if you are wise, you will say you are cats." To this day, Mitty and Matty are cats, very wise cats.